We've always known each other. Our families grew up around each other. His mom teaches at Holly Pond, where my mom teaches, and so they would just ride to school together. So I'd always see him when we were younger, when we would drop Mom off.
Her mom was my third grade teacher. Family friends, we'd known each other for a long time.
We always enjoy doing stuff with our families, and I think that's why we both get along so well, is we're both really family-oriented.
We started playing that game, Words with Friends, together and started chatting on there. Started hanging out a little bit.
I was gone to Auburn my sophomore year, and we actually started talking on Words with Friends.
She was at Auburn, already in school, and then I was going to Auburn the next semester.
And we'd play a few games and chat on there because we didn't have each other's phone number. Mom was like, you need to be nice to him because he's going to transfer to Auburn. So I gave him my number, and he always likes to joke about, well, you're the one who gave me your number first.
Our first date, we went to Sweet Pepper's Deli and ate supper. And I'll never forget it because she talked and talked and talked, and I mean, just talked, not even nothing the whole time. But she's not really like that now. You can't get her to say that much.
We went to eat at Sweet Pepper's and then went to a movie. We laughed the whole time, and the only thing I remember from the movie is that he leaned over to me and he's like, you know how a horse eats corn? And he like grabbed your leg, you know how people grab your knee? And so he did that, and I was like, what is he doing? He's driving me crazy.
But yeah, it was a good first date.
Couldn't stop texting after that, and so we just kind of started dating from there. But we actually ended up, once he got to Auburn, ended up breaking up for a period of time.
And I guess I realized when we were breaking up that I really loved her, and I didn't want to be without her.
We got engaged on November 1st of 2014. My grandfather had just, in September, he'd had a heart attack and gone into the hospital and ended up moving in with us. It was just a really bad time from September to December when he passed away. And Thomas was always there the whole step, helping with whatever he could, and he got to know Thomas really well.
We were in Auburn that week. I told her we had to come home because I had a surprise for her. I had talked to her dad a few days before, got his blessing. We had got home pretty early that Friday afternoon, a little after lunch. And I was going to pick up the ring. They were supposed to work on it at the beginning of that week. They didn't have it done. She kept asking me Friday evening, what's my surprise, what's my surprise? I told her, I said, I'll give it to you Saturday. Well, I go back up there Saturday, and they still haven't worked on it yet. And I told them, I said, I need the ring. So I sat up there and waited on it until they got it resized.
One day we were over there and his parents had come over. My birthday is October 28th. And so they had come over that weekend, and they rarely come over. So I was like, well, what's going on? Why is everybody here? And November 1st, it was pretty cold then. I mean, I remember I was in a long sleeve shirt and a vest and jeans and boots. And I mean, Thomas was pretty much dressed in the same thing because he'd been working. They had given me a birthday present, and it was Pandora charms. And I was like, oh, well, this will be so pretty. So I went and got it and put them on my bracelet. And they were like, well, let's go outside. And we were standing there on the sidewalk in front of my house, and Thomas goes down on one knee and he said, will you marry me?
And it really wasn't an immaculate proposal. I proposed to her in the front of her house on the sidewalk.
And I just remember like leaning over, looking at the ring that was on his hand. I was like, and I think I said, are you serious? Like, wasn't one of those girly moments where I threw my hands up to my face and started crying. I was like, are you kidding?
I think she was really surprised. I don't think she had any idea that her surprise was me proposing to her. I mean, she was smiling, so apparently I'd done something right.
I wouldn't have traded how he asked me for anything, because my grandfather ended up passing away on December 11th. And so I got to go out there and say, well, Pops, we're getting married, and he got to be a part of it. And so that's what was really important to me. The engagement meant so much to me because Pops was there for it.
I chose you alone.
From all the world.
To love and cherish.
Throughout all the changes of life.
I dedicate myself to you alone.
And to your life's work.
To join with you.
So that together,
We may serve God and others.
as long as we live.
With this ring,
I be wed.
promising to keep myself to thee.
And thee alone.
Long as we both shall live. She's a great person to be around. She's smart, she's funny, she's beautiful.
He knows how to cheer me up and put a smile on my face whenever I'm upset or stressed. And that's the thing that I love most about him, is his sense of humor. And he's always there for me no matter what, even if we've just had some kind of little disagreement or whatever, he'll always find some way to bring it back to where we don't end on a bad note.
She encourages me a lot in everything that I do, and she always tells me to do my best. And I couldn't live without her. I'm really blessed to have her, and I'm really thankful for her. She makes me a better person, without a doubt.
He's really mellow and laid back and comfortable, and enjoys doing random things that I normally wouldn't do on my own or with anyone else. We've stuck by each other's side, and I think that's the one thing that I honor the most in him, is that he's not left me since that time that we were apart, we know that we need each other and that we can lean on each other, and we'll always be there for each other.